is very, very clear. Na mumeona yale yanatendeka katika nchi yetu. Wafadhili na wenye Azimio project wakiongozwa na Rais Uhuru Kenyatta walianza na BBI ili kuweke katika serikalini. BBI was a plan to extend the shelf life of President Kenyatta, contrary to the Constitution. After the collapse of the BBI, and because the numbers are not on their side, the people of Kenya with Kenya Kwanza, they started the story of the manual register, which again, the election laws are very clear at what stage and at what moment the commission will employ a complementary mechanism. When the manual register has failed, and in their panic mood and desperation, you are aware they started profiling the staff of IEBC ethnically and regionally. They started profiling. Now they have gone further and started profiling the stakeholders, the contractors, and the staff of IEBC by intimidating them, threatening them, arresting them, confiscating their gadgets, including telephones and computer and laptops, in order to access crucial information relevant to the technology that is going to be deployed for use in the coming election. Branding contractors as terrorists and frog-marching them to the ATPU. This is not what the Constitution of Kenya and the Bill of Rights and the election laws anticipate at this hour. Mr. President, you have 18 days to go. IEBC must be very firm, and IEBC must speak to the people of Kenya and assure the citizens and Kenya Kwanza leadership in particular on the safety and security of all the materials that are in their custody for use by our citizens in the coming general election. IEBC does not vote. IEBC's function in the Constitution and in the Election Act and in their own act is to manage the process of a free, fair, transparent, and peaceful election. We are seeing a system where now, in their desperation, that Azimio is going to lose the election, and they will lose the election. The numbers are not adding up. There's a scheme to cause chaos, use state apparatus, arrest, and we are watching them, and we are telling the international community, the observer missions, the EU, the African Union, they must all, and the citizens must all come to stand and protect IEBC. We, the Kenya Kwanza team, led by William Samoei Ruto, we have campaigned, we have sold our agenda and our manifesto. We are sure of winning this election. And we want a peaceful, transparent, credible elections to be conducted by IEBC in the next 18 days. So we are telling President Kenyatta and his project, the Azimio, that in your desperation, do not circumvent the Constitution. And all observer missions must take note of that. That there is a scheme to disrupt elections. It's a scheme to manipulate elections. It's a scheme to harass and intimidate not only Kenyan electoral officials and staff, but even foreigners who have been contracted to conduct this election. So we are calling them to order that we are aware of your scheme. We are aware of even where you have established in private buildings a backroom IEBC sort of transmission center. We will be talking to the country in due course and tell you where the Minister for ICT and his cohorts is aware where you are putting up a similar. Contrary to the law says there will be no text in transmission of elections. Therefore, so Mr. Kenyatta and your project, please, they must assure the country on the safety and security of the tech, of all materials, including all that are in place, so that Kenyans can exercise their sovereignty to elect a free government. That is what
leaders of Kenya Kwanza have said. It was wrong for the state to go ahead and intimidate an independent electoral commission, that the Constitution has provided all the powers to conduct this election as it wishes. We do stand with IEBC in maintaining and retaining holes of theft that has been used in the past, and to assure Kenyans and work with Kenyans that the election that is going to be coming in 17 days from now is going to be free and fair. As Kenya Kwanza, we are prepared. We are prepared for this election. We are prepared to protect the vote. No one should not doubt our preparedness. We are ready for that election, for we know that we are going to win it. We will continue to be watchful. We will be listening. We will be telling it out to the public, and we also want the Kenyans to be very vigilant on whatever happens out there, because we want to help the Electoral Commission and the people of Kenya to be able to exercise their democratic right on the 9th of August and be able to vote the leaders of their choice and make sure that we have a new government that will continue beyond the current government that is finishing its term. So it is critical for the outgoing government to be ready to leave office, to do the needful that the Constitution requires of it, provide support to IEBC to make sure that security is provided and that the technology and that the airwaves transmit the results of election are done in consultation with the IEBC. And those officers of the state who want to do shenanigan issues, they should be warned. But I want to finally urge Kenyans that they should look forward to vote. The only way you can be able to enable a democratic government that can be able to execute your agenda is to exercise your voting power on the 9th of August. We as Kenya Kwanza have that agenda ready. We have a leadership that is committed and that is ready to begin working on day one. I thank you.
Excellent.